Now this is Jarbon, the Predatory Lending Network, talking to you. Now I'm here with Lord Vader. Now Vader, a couple months ago some things have happened on the boulevard, and I'm kind of curious, what were some of those things that happened on the boulevard?
Well, I was in Vegas at the time, working the Las Vegas Strip, baby. But I heard the city council and LAPD came down and arrested a bunch of characters and ran us out of there. What was the phrase I wanted to use? Running us out of there, violating our First Amendment rights.
Now, do you feel that they were right in doing things and shutting you down and actually shutting my show down as well?
Absolutely not. Like I said, we have First Amendment right to free speech. We have First Amendment right to assemble in public, and First Amendment right to dress any way we want or appear any way we want in public.
Now, I know that kind of puts a little financial hardship on you and some of the others that were arrested and some of the ones that weren't arrested. What kind of actions are some of the characters like yourselves doing to...
Well, I believe we're getting ready to sue him, and he's going to get ready to have to pay. Unfortunately, it's going to end up being the taxpayers that pay, but I think it should come out of Mr. Garcetti's pocket. He's the knucklehead that started it, so he's the one that should have to pay for it.
Now, you want to tell them where you are now?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to say where you are?
Oh, here I am in lovely Santa Monica, California, working on the lovely Santa Monica Pier, where they couldn't be nicer to us, couldn't appreciate us more, and couldn't have read the Constitution more thoroughly.
Okay, so in closing, is there any last-minute things you'd like to say to the viewers or the people watching
I miss
about
you guys out there. It's good to say hi again. I know we've talked before, and I'm sure we'll be meeting again, either on screen or off.
So again, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network, talking to you.
I swear to God, it sounds like you're saying Jarbon.
Every time.
All right, shut that. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're still filming? How do you turn it off? Push the button.
Yes.
Now this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network, talking to you. Now I'm here with some folks that have been recently rousted out of Hollywood Boulevard, talking to them about some of the things that happened on Hollywood Boulevard. Now me myself too, I've kind of been kicked out of Hollywood to come down here to Santa Monica. Now I'm here with Batman. Can you tell us what happened a couple months ago?
Well, I mean, you know, because of all the complaints they had, we did have a lot of bad characters, guys who didn't care about the costumes or anything. So they needed to be getting rid of, you know, and they did a sting. They got rid of all the bad ones, but then they kept going and kept getting rid of all the good ones, and then finally they arrested even 2 students who were trying to do a film. I mean, you know, you're just arresting anybody in a costume. See, now they're just getting done with it. That's it. You're getting stupid now. So.
Now, were you one of the ones that were arrested that day, or were you personally know anyone involved in that?
No, I wasn't arrested until much later, until I went and saw a couple of lawyers and talked to a few people, and they said, we have legal rights to be out there. So I went out there, and they arrested me while I was trying to leave. I was leaving for the day. They didn't even arrest me on Hollywood Boulevard. It was somewhere over by a gas station.
So you were the one that made the news then? Because I do remember seeing a Batman in the...
No, that was another friend named Marty. That was another guy. No, but I've been on the news plenty of times for being arrested. Don't worry.
Okay. Now, do they have a thing against the crime fighters or vigilantes?
No, it's just that they were just arresting everybody. You know, anybody and everybody in the costume until we get it sorted out with legal rights. You know what I'm saying?
Anything you'd like to say to our viewers about what happened that day?
Okay, it's all BS. It really is. The cops are they're doing something that they're legally doing. Okay, you're also breaking 2 amendments. You're breaking the First Amendment. You're breaking 14th Amendment, Section 1. Everything they're doing is illegal, folks. They needed to do it, but now you're getting illegal with it. So, yeah. Be careful, folks.
So, in closing, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network, talking to you.
Okay.
A couple months ago. Alright, so this may be a little more strange. So, we're still honest. Now, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network, talking to you. Now, folks, something dark happened a few months ago. They shut down all the characters on Hollywood Boulevard. kicking us out and made it difficult for me and my buddies to do my show and for them to make their living. So we're out here a few months later catching up with some of them, talking about what happened a few months ago. Now, Elmo, what happened a few months ago?
The city council came down and came up with a fictitious ordinance to shut us down from doing character work on the boulevard. It was totally bogus and totally illegal, but they were able to get away with it because it's a bigger picture with Disney. They have some stuff planned for that area that they can't allow any other characters in there. So they say.
Okay. Now, were you one of the ones that been arrested? Because I know like 20 people.
Yeah, no, I didn't get arrested this bunch, but I did get arrested the first time back in 2005 when they started to make the stipulation about how we ask for tips.
Now, is there anything you'd like to say to our viewers about what happened that day?
I'd like to say the characters were totally right. There was a bunch of some bad characters there, and they were all dispersed. Let us back in Hollywood. We deserve it.
Yeah, I want to be back in Hollywood too. So this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you.
Talking to you. Thank you, sir.
All right, I gotta get you.
Hey guys, who needs a picture?